Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to be going against my instincts to try and better my art. I think humans are creatures of habit, and I always start my drawing process with opening Pinterest and just seeing what is inspiring to me. And I want to try and go against my instincts, and I was thinking what is that? What's the opposite, or maybe the next choice? And I was like, how about I start with a prompt, so something not visual but something descriptive. So I'm going to do that, and we will see the prompt together. Whoop. Another thing I thought of was oh, I could just look up a random character generator, but that's still kind of in theme, I think, with what I would normally do. So because it's a character, and I was normally my drawings do not have a story behind it, and if they do, it always comes after. So what I thought was I could do a random one-line generator for a story. I've done this in the past before, but it's never something that became part of my process. So I'm going to generate a random one-line story, and the first thing is the Ferrari stopped in the tinted window open to reveal. ... I don't know if I'm drawing a Ferrari, but I guess that would better my art because I don't draw cars. Or backgrounds. So I guess we're drawing somebody behind a Ferrari window, tinted window. So let's see. So immediately, I had a thought that I rarely ever have, and I was like, oh, this would be a pretty cool comic, which I don't do often. And I'm already, I guess, changing the theme of stuff I normally do. So I'm thinking just a simple, maybe 2-panel comic, even, because I think that has comedic timing, at least in my opinion. So yep. I also never feel called to thumbnail stuff out, and I am doing a thumbnail or two. We'll see. I wanted to stop here to note that although I started outside of my wheelhouse, no pun intended, as I'm drawing a wheel, I soon found myself inside of the wheelhouse. I love drawing from reference, and I think by not forcing myself to be super on par with all of the details, but including things that I find interesting and that call out to me in general as the viewer, I am back in my wheelhouse of just so soon. As soon as I start drawing, I have a reference up obviously for the car, and I am practicing ratios. And although I'm drawing something that's not something I would normally draw, a lot of things that I do when I'm drawing a reference immediately come back to me, and drawing guidelines and marking in shadows, hard and soft shadows, while it's really visible. It's I was kind of not necessarily intimidated, but I was oh, we'll see how this is gonna go when it comes to drawing a car. But it's not feeling so bad, I'll say that. It feels chill. I have realized that I'm probably going to want to do this digitally though, render it digitally. I don't know how much rendering I want to do either, but I didn't want to draw the car twice. But maybe I could just do a close-up. I can go from this distance up to a close-up of the window. Then I won't have to do this, because I'm it's not going to be the same unless I do it digitally. I feel I just have an idea of I don't know what it looks like, so maybe I need a ref, but kind of doing that to make it the car just screeching. Just so exhaust. Kinda, yeah. See how much I know about cars. Yeah, I'll go back to speeding it up and get back to watching my Rhett and Link. But I wanted to stop and note that because it can just start off so. Obviously, I love in general. I don't know about my art, but in general, I do love oh, let's just jump off this and see what happens. But with my art, I am kind of hesitant to try something random, because I used to have a really bad thing with if it came out wrong, I would kind of stop drawing for a bit. And not forever, but I wasn't drawing out of practice anymore. I would just draw if I was inspired, which when you're trying to get really good at something and you want to have discipline with it, you can't adjust to it. I feel like we were inspired, at least for me. Just because that's like, okay, so now we've added a variable that is so dependent on so many different things, and it's just likely or less likely that you'll succeed at that point. You can't, go through the everything, you just feel like it, unless you always feel like it. Yeah, I finished working on this. I'm almost done, to be honest. I don't even know what model I'm drawing. I gotta maybe see if I could reverse engine search it. But, yeah, Ferraris are pretty cool. I like looked up the ref and all of them were red, which I'm like, that's weird. I mean, I truly know nothing about cars, but I thought that was weird. They're like kind of all red. Okay, this edge right there is a little bit higher than I would love it to be, and I don't have an eraser, so we'll see. I'll fix it next. Okay, ciao. We're back to the time lapse. This is a pretty quick video, but if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. And practice some art or practice something that's not in your wheelhouse, man. Tell me how it goes. Catch you in the next one. Also, who expected or could tell from the thumbnail that it was Hello Kitty?